Well,
Brandy?
guys, welcome to Sister Sex and Secrets, where we are 3 times the sass and 0 apologies. I don't know what's up with technical difficulties. I mean, you know, shit happens. We just gonna keep rolling with it. You know.
Should I beep that out?
Beep. Oh, technology. We all know technology. It just does what it want to do when it want to do it, and we just gotta go with it. But thank you for coming back for our part 2 of our continued conversation from last week. Okay, if you were not here last week, our conversation was about foreplay. Okay, and foreplay specifically because most of us are ladies of a certain age, which is over 40,
Or people
of a certain age, because we are ladies of a certain age. So we're talking about our what we like over 40 as foreplay. Quite interesting conversations. I kind of wanted to pick up a little bit at the end, just because, you know, this is going to affect my life, and, you know, it could have a lot to do with foreplay. I kind of wanted to pick up where we were getting ready, we were ending at, and that was the lubrication topic as far as things go. Remember at the end, lube was brought up and how people felt about lubrication.
Yes, I do remember there were quite a few that were like, heck no. And then a vast majority was like, I'm okay with it. But there were a few that
I said,
like,
I like it natural.
That were like, no, spit, chew it. And we talked about how spit, majority of the time, for most people, it does not work. But for some people, evidently it does. So I do remember that those significant points.
So is there any type of cream that thing that help, especially outside of for hormonal imbalances?
Hormone replacements. If you're, you know, because we're getting up in age, hormone replacements. Because I went to the doctor today, guys. I had my pre-op appointment for my hysterectomy. You know, yes, I'm ready for it to be done with it and done. So that was what things that I was asking him today. You know, real fears of mine. That, you know, she ain't gonna be as juicy, maybe, you know, after the hysterectomy, you know. But and even with foreplay, is that going to, you know, is that going to help? Is foreplay going to, you know, even with foreplay, is that going to be enough to lubricate the things, you know, like they should after the hysterectomy, you know? So many people have hysterectomies and everybody's stories is different, or whatever. But while we're talking, those that are there, who is okay with lubrication? I think most of the women, of course, were like, okay, yeah. There was one guy who said he loved lubrication. I think he just wants the extra lube anyway, even on top of what the natural it is, you know. Then there was the comment that said, if you need lube, that means I ain't doing my job. And I'm just partly, because we see that conversation a lot out there. That's the first thing they say, oh, what if she not wet or whatever? And they like, oh, she just not that into you. No, that's not always the case.
It could be the case.
Could be.
Let's be clear. It could
But that's
be.
the point is,
It
you
could
put
be
in the foreplay to get there.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, now if you'd have done all of the things, you know, we were saying last week how foreplay for us starts during the daytime, you know, or before that, you know, mental things, you know, what you've done for me, not just the physical, you know, because most people, when we talk about foreplay, is what, you know, lick your necks, touch your nipples, lick your nipples, go do a little oral, you know, stuff like that. So that's a lot of what people think physical foreplay is.
Right.
But fucking your mind as well is a part of the foreplay. Now, if you've done all of that, I mean, you to put in your all, boom, 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 and you get down there. I don't know if it has anything to do with whether she's into you or not. It just could be things going on with her body. There are a lot of medications that people take. There are a lot of things that you drink, a lot of foods you may eat that can also contribute to foreplay. Think about it. Think about those people with allergies who take Benadryl or antihistamines. What does antihistamine do?
Put me to sleep.
It put you to sleep, but what is an antihistamine supposed to do? It's supposed to dry everything up. Dries all of the, you take Benadryl, those things for runny nose. Runny noses are supposed to dry it up. Do you think a medication knows, oh, I'm going to only go to her nose and work on their nose? And they drying it up. It's drying everything up, So sometimes your body, your medicine's
a little parched.
Right.
Maybe she a little dehydrated.
Yeah. Hey, Lady J.
I don't know.
Hey, JB.
There's a few reasons of why that could be the factor, but I think that and maybe I'm wrong. Again, I like to make sure y'all know that this is my opinion, but I think that if it is not a normal thing, like if you're dealing with a person that you dealt with before and that's not the normal case, then suggest lube. Be like, I think being able to communicate that to a person and be like, hey, I'm gonna go grab some lube real quick. Not even necessarily do you got to go down the list of like questions right then and there, like, what's going on with you? You okay? You feeling okay?
right.
You need some water?
Right.
You don't maybe not have to do all of that, but just saying, hey, you got some lube, or I got some lube. Let me go grab it, and just because it could be anything.
Or I guess now what about being proactive? Just have it there. You know what I'm saying? If as followers getting older, you kind of know how your body starts working. If after 1 or 2 times after this hysterectomy, I notice some things, I'm going to be vigilant about what it is. I'm going to make sure we got all the things there to make sure we have a successful play session.
In the notes too, CBD, I never heard. What is CBD? What is it supposed to do?
CBD in lube. I've heard of CBD in lube, but CBD in all kinds of things.
That's more of a relaxation.
Right.
Yeah, so that's like to help relax.
But
relax your muscles.
Oh, okay.
Of various places.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I
did some of that CBD cocoa butter from what's his name?
Oh,
from the drink. Trayvon.
Yeah. So I don't know. Let's see. Miss Irish Girl said definitely can be mood, comfort level. Even in my 30s, I would drop if I felt uncomfortable. Meds, most definitely. Hormones. Before my hysterectomy, the meds I was on murdered me. Understand that. After my hysterectomy, with no meds, messing with things so much better. Okay, well that's good. That's good. So I've been looking into things too that like the pills. So there are pill forms and stuff like that. The doctor did say today that most times when that's happening, a lot of it is to do with estrogen. In your body, not having enough. Your body producing estrogen. So he was like, you can get on estrogen or the hormone replacements and stuff like that. If you don't want to, like if lube isn't an option or lube isn't working, then estrogen.
Well, if lube isn't working, do toys work? Help you get there. Help you get wet.
But wouldn't that be the same thing as a penis? I feel like the toys will make it worse for me because it's not a natural material. Also.
You are touchy feely, man. She allergic.
I'm not touchy. It's not touchy feely, but people are allergic to latex, and most toys are made of latex.
I am definitely allergic to latex.
Yeah, so you gotta have latex-free things.
Well, maybe I'm not. I was gonna say, how would you know if you're allergic? But then clearly, first of all, I don't even do toys.
Condoms before, majority of them were latex, but now they're basically
sheet
using
and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Does Lady J? Hey, Dad.
My doctor put me on the hormone patch after my surgery. Okay, exactly. I kept my ovaries there fine. Yeah, so I'll be keeping my ovaries and stuff like that too.
So do men have an issue with getting dry? Is it in the form of, because men have like sometimes when they have I don't know what to say, when they come, sometimes it's more, sometimes they have a lot of cum, and sometimes they have a little. Is that like equivalent?
But it's not a lot. Is it dry?
Right. But it be that
I'm a little dry.
Little dust. I honestly,
I don't know.
It would be thick.
Okay. I got PTSD. Let's not talk about it. I have PTSD.
That's what we're here to talk about. This
Oh my God.
Protein.
Oh my God.
Okay, so it is normal for some to have larger loads than other. Thickness does vary, and that's all I'm gonna say.
God.
We can change. Okay. Woo woo woo.
What's wrong?
I have a whole PTSD situation. Listen, ain't nothing going down my throat. No, but
TMI. Ooh. Well, okay. Besides the throat, we won't even talk about the throat. I'm talking about just. But honestly, men, do you all have any kind of situations where you feel that way? And is there something that your partner can help you
with the amount of?
I mean, I don't know, because some of them don't have but a little teaspoon.
I don't need that in me anyway. But
I mean, I'm just saying, still it happens.
I have seen a ashy penis before.
I've seen it ashy. Put some lotion on that.
But I'm not talking about the outside. I'm talking about, because we are not.
Guys, chime in, because I can't answer that.
Yeah, we can't answer. So I need the men to be like, why y'all only have like a droplet?
What? Or droplet? Oh, right.
Droplet, when they come, sometimes it's just not. Is that the same as what we experience being dry? Or do men not even think about that? Is that something they don't go to the doctor and be like, I only had a droplet of nut last week.
I'm only doing drips right now.
A little dribble.
Is that a problem? I don't know. Definitely, they will probably need to drink more water with that thick mess.
What lady?
Somebody Google it, because I don't know the answer to Tam's question.
Say?
She said they asked me to drink more water with that thick mess. That's what she said.
I personally don't know the answer. But somebody Google it and tell us what Google says.
What's the question? Barry, the question is, there are times when men have bigger loads, and then sometimes it's only a little drop. Why would that be? Is that the same as if we didn't have enough lubrication? Is what Tam is asking. Is that sort of the same thing? Why is there more at one time and not so much at another time? Is that a predisposition?
Hi, Lakira.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So the topic, Lakira, or whoever else is coming in and didn't know, topic is foreplay after 40.
After 40.
What does foreplay look like after 40?
Part 2,
and kind of, maybe after you've had some surgery, some things to your body, how it changes hormonally, and do men go through the same type of things? So it is a PGX 13 conversation.
So question, gentlemen, is there ever a time where you, because I was on vacation a few weeks back, and it was a topic in the jacuzzi about how one particular person has never climaxed from oral. And it was a gentleman, actually.
It sounds like a challenge.
So, years and years and years, have gone by, and still that is not the case. So, is there anybody out there that has the same story to where that just doesn't do it for you? Because I find that interesting. I definitely have heard. I've heard gentlemen say that. But,
I've heard it often. Yeah.
But my question is, could it be something that you used to be able to do and then it stopped, or it's just never,
is it
you've never been able to do that?
Yeah, because I think some men, that doesn't necessarily turn every man on at the same rate too.
We are talking about head, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that. Okay. So men, what would be the reason and why you would not be? So you have a couple of questions. I'm going to go back and read some of the answers that you gave to the little bit of nut and the big nut. Okay. But the other question, why we are going back with that one, is those that may not be able to come from head. Why? Because you would think mouths are warm. They're moist. They're going to definitely produce saliva, so it's going to be lubricated, more as well. So answer that question. What's the reasoning behind not being able to do that from oral? Jamar there says, I think if a man has a problem with it, he might not be educated about the older women body, but it could be a problem. I think he's talking about lube. Mm-hmm. But if I have to go down there and eat it and get it right, I expect some sloppy, what? So just because you go there, I don't know. This is a tit for tat type of thing. I agree to a certain extent, but if you have to go back, so now if I go back down there, then you got to go back down there too. I mean, what's happening? I don't know. Okay, Barry does say nut is nut, no matter the amount. I guess if it come out, it come out. If you feel the release, I guess it feels the same, whether it's a little bit or a lot.
But I'm just asking, was it a medical situation? Like with women, we talk about it being a medical situation. So with men, was it a medical situation?
No.
But that might not necessarily also be a medical situation. Some people are just drier than others. No.
That's just because you ain't putting no damn lotion.
No vagina is the same.
Right. JB said could have masturbated earlier that day. Then when have sex same day, be at a quarter tank. So you've already released some, and then maybe later on you don't have as much because, maybe do you only produce a certain amount of cum a day? I don't know.
Somebody Google it. You might Google
James, even on vacation, you're coming.
Men, you might find James probably got an answer. But men, you might Google it and find out maybe you actually could go to the doctor and find out you could be on the brink of erectile dysfunction or something. You could be on the brink of prostate cancer or anything. I don't know. But we're here to explore and we're here to learn.
Yes, we are here.
And you might go down a rabbit hole and be like, ain't this a blip? Let me call my prostate doctor.
No, Lord. Could be prostates. I don't know. Barry did say he is not a comer from head. Never Barry, or few and far between. He said, I've never gotten full off of an appetizer. But is it the amount of time? Why? What do you think the reasoning is? Is it the amount of time women don't stay down there? Is it, what I'm saying? Because a good head game can be a full meal. You know what I'm saying? Men can come from that. So what is your reasoning for not,
Well, then again, now you're dry. Your throat dry. Now men still complaining. She got dry neck. She got dry
mouth dry, coochie dry. You can't lubricate your mouth.
You can lubricate your mouth.
You can.
They have those special mints. They have that special throat lube.
What about that cocoa butter stuff we eat? What cocoa butter stuff we eat? The coconut stuff.
Coconut
teeth. Oil.
Yeah. I don't. What is that?
Just coconut oil. She said coconut. It's just.
Is that a thing?
You're supposed to eat it for your teeth, and it cleans your teeth and it kills germs germs and bacteria. But because it's a coconut oil, it might be a lube for dry neck.
I can't put coconut oil in my mouth just by itself. I can't do it.
So, I've cooked with it, and I've greased my scalp with it.
I've
my
never
mouth.
cooked with it. What do you cook with? Well, I'm on the wrong subject.
Okay.
I gotta cook.
Okay. Lady J said time when they last ejaculated, hydration, age, lifestyle habits, medications, health conditions. Hey, Brian. So I get it. And again, thank you. I love James. You know, he comes with the best.
Yes, love you.
Not dry, just run.
Not
What?
dry, just running? Is it running? Running nut? What are we talking about? Run what? What's run?
Maybe it was a mistype.
Nah, it probably just say
He said joke, but
He said, just kidding, but what does not dry, just run mean? Dry neck.
yeah.
Okay. I guess, I'm sorry, I was trying to process. I'm being slow. But James, since you are here, tell us, we're talking about men nuts, little nuts to a lot of nuts. Is, what's the reason behind that?
Not a lot of nuts, but the volume and the amount.
That's a lot of nuts.
Well, you said nuts. Well, you think he getting 3 nuts a day. You know, James, everybody I took to Valentine's Day only a nut. if you got flowers in a card.
So yeah, so we have 2 questions kind of going back and forth. We have
Foreplay after 40.
well, he know that part. Well, maybe you don't. But we're going back to our subject from last week, and the question right now that was posed from Tam is, what makes a small load and a large load? What makes the load small and large? Like as far as a guy nutting, like when he do a little dribble and he good. Like what makes
Or is he faking
what
it, guys?
No, he ain't faking it.
You can't just fake it and all came out a little bit.
You can't fake a nut. They can't fake a nut. They can
That
fake
little drop.
nutting, but they can't fake a come out of a nut.
Yeah, but that might be
You can't push.
That might be the little teeny drop that came out. He ain't really feeling you like that. He only came up with a little bit.
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. And the other thing is have you ever or know of a reason why a gentleman would not be able to climax out from head?
And I'm still waiting on Barry to answer my question. Why do you think, or why can't you, or have you never?
Right.
Never is a few and far between. Or what's your reasoning for not preferring to fit or being able to even get close? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times it is meant to be an appetizer to build it up, whatever. But
Kim, you're funny. Only Tam. Okay, let's be very clear. This question is specifically from Tam.
But I just wanted, because I don't want us to only.
She's concerned.
I don't want us to be the only one who have issues with being dry. I want them to be dry.
But why would that consider them to be dry?
But they have erectile dysfunction where they can't get it up. You know what I'm saying? So they have their own issues. Is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Just because their issue isn't ours, we don't share a similar. They have their own issues, and we all know that we gonna talk bad about somebody. This nigga can't even get it up. So
women have that too. They have Viagra for women too.
Yeah, but we will be able to do it no matter what. You can put the lube in, and it's gonna work every single time.
Well, they gonna do it no matter what
issue
too.
maybe a little bit.
They're gonna do you like this for 49 minutes.
They gonna give you a gummy worm. Is what she
Men,
said.
I have no part in this. I am just
like,
here on the part.
You be like this. Give you the gummy worm. Don't get nobody the gummy worm.
I
Oh,
prefer
my God.
so you know.
I thought she
and
said she preferred to go.
No.
Okay, I apologize.
But people, please, I've said this before. If because you can still enjoy sex if there is an issue, but if you need medication, if you need the pump, if you need whatever, the wet, if you need a
Talk
fluff,
louder.
if you need, I gotta talk louder.
Yes, and I know why, because I don't have the stupid thing out here.
So if y'all do y'all hear us fine?
Go ahead and
We
do her
need to talk
job.
up.
Ro didn't do her job, y'all.
Can you all hear us loud enough? Or
No, the
Talk
speaker's not up there. That's why. We apologize, guys.
Just talk louder.
So,
so I was going to say, please use for foreplay. If you know you need it 30, 45 minutes before you get to where you trying to end, please take your medication. Don't lose them either, because you'll give an 8 a month.
is that true? Is that true?
Well, I used to do prescriptions, and they would only get 8 for the month.
Oh, wow. So 2 a week.
Table.
I guess it probably lasts for a few days. Maybe it lasts. In the
I did
system.
speak with the gentleman.
But don't give us no raggedy foreplay.
Last week, actually. I spoke with the gentleman. He was going to a party, or what he thought was a party. Ended up being a scam. Spent his money and everything. Got there, and the people was like, "Ain't no party at this house." I don't know. And he was very upset because he had took. And he was like, "I ain't slept all night." and I didn't really. Okay, so at the time that he said he hadn't slept all night, I didn't know that he. So I was like, "Well, were you that upset about missing the party that you know that you didn't sleep?" He said, "No, I took a Viagra and I couldn't sleep."
So
he said, "I didn't go to sleep till about 8 o'clock this morning."
What you?
I
So I
said,
want to
"Oh,
ask
wow."
the men: does Viagra also give you energy as well, or is it because it's pumping your blood?
It's pumping the blood, and so
So
it
that's
won't go,
energy.
like you. I don't think that it's comfortable for them to go to
'Cause,
sleep
you know,
and relax.
People
if
share
all the
them,
blood-
right?
I don't know.
People, I think men like share them or take half, even if they ain't their prescription. They be still, you know, a homeboy be like, "Yo, man, I got the blue pills or something." So, is it?
Thank you, James.
they
I
have heart
have
attacks.
managed a large load even in my 50s. I will. Oh, okay. So James said he could fill her up.
Only, yeah.
Fill her up.
Oh, wait, Labra Matador ain't get his invite.
Nope. Well, when I get low on gas, can you please fill me up? And I really actually need gas because these gas prices went up. But thank God for my BJ's membership. But sorry y'all. I'm trying not to. Sister's tired.
Yeah, but you know, if y'all got any pointers, any tips, what would you like to see women do for foreplay for you guys? I don't know if we asked that question last week.
I think we did, but we really didn't get a lot of answers. So for men, what is foreplay for you guys? What
that you don't, maybe that you needed in your early years that you don't need now?
That's a good one. Yep. Jamar says nope, can't sleep with those. Nope. I mean, he told me. He said, I tried my best. I just couldn't.
You should have slept sitting up.
Even still, he can't rest because it's continuing the blood flow in that area.
So did he take care of himself?
He had to, yes, eventually. But even that, I guess it took a while still. So, Rose.
In my closet. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear us better. Is that better? I did not put the microphone on. I was distracted. 6 hours. Woo!
What was 6 hours?
He had a hard on for 6 hours.
From what? Oh, I took
from a Viagra.
You know, after 4, you're supposed to go to the hospital, right?
I thought it was longer than that.
I thought it was after 4 hours.
No,
if you had an erection for 4 hours, that you had to go.
A straight. Oh, but he took care of himself. After a while, he probably had to do it more than once.
Yeah.
Tosh here?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I literally just put her in the tag.
I really have no idea. Hey, Sugar Boo. I don't know the hours, but I thought it was longer than that. I thought it was like, if it was like 8 hours or so. I don't know, but y'all Google it.
Also, can y'all tell me if y'all can hear us better, please, and thank you. Hopefully.
Men, y'all haven't answered our question about what does foreplay look like for you guys from us. Like, what do you guys like for women to do,
and when
other than the obvious?
And when do you want us to stop? Like, will you tell a person when it ain't working?
Yeah.
James, I think it was a typo. I hope, unless that was the generic brand.
Thank you, Barry, for responding. Thank you.
James, you are funny.
Yeah.
Whoo, shoot.
Awesome. Thank you guys. Hear better. I did not remember to plug up the microphone thing in the back. Sorry.
I had a headache too.
But so what is foreplay? I do know that nipple play for some guys is a foreplay. Nipple play.
Oh, that was such a turn off back in the day. It was so irritating.
Suck my nipples.
What?
You like no suck my nipples, right?
I'm like, and in my head,
when you say back in the day, how far back do you mean? Like,
I would say like 06, 07 ish.
Age wise,
2013. Oh, so then minus 13. So for me, for them, but okay, so they were already younger. So I'm 30. So it was probably like their beginning of their 30s, maybe early 33, 34.
Oh, okay. Well, that's, I think that's okay. I think if they were younger and they said that, I would, be like, oh, okay, like that. I think that if that would have threw me off guard, but in their 30s,
it threw me off guard. It threw me off guard for real, because I think it just turned me off because I had never, and it was necessary for them.
Mm-hmm.
But because they were kind of begging for it, it just kind of was a little bit of irritant.
Not for me.
For me.
Bite, pinch, suck, all of it. I love
to somebody else, right?
To somebody else,
yes.
Yeah,
I'm totally okay with sucking.
I think,
but I think
I'm
now,
okay. But what if it's the extreme?
But I need the whole situation.
What do you mean the extreme?
The extreme, like literally, they want you to hold like this the entire time, like like they it almost can't come without nipple play.
I'm okay with that too.
Like that.
Because what if, I mean, there's plenty of women that's the same way.
So I had a guy who wanted you to kind of almost act like you breaking it.
Mm-hmm.
The
Pain. Yeah.
See, I like a good. Okay.
I was like, okay. First of all, I was like, okay, nigga, my wrist tight. My wrist hurt. You trying to hurt me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to drink.
I remember one of my exes. They had someone who liked to be like punched.
I've heard that on TV.
During sex.
Yeah, we saw that. I don't know if it was the first time we went or the second time we went to
Torture Girl?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was a girl who we saw that was
in the first room, where the X and the rope is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah, that she that's her thing. She would like to be punched. Whatever.
That would have messed me up. I don't think I saw it. Or I don't remember it. But
JB says biting my chest, chest here or specifically nipples.
See, I don't mind. I like that too. But I think it was the begging that turned me off. I wasn't ready for it. It was just that. But they needed that, right. I guess. Right. But for me, it was just what I got to keep coming back to every 5 minutes. You ain't got that.
What is?
And then my dumb ass, like spit.
Why do you like
to spit?
I just like it. I don't know. I
Okay.
think it makes it more
like
soft.
nipples.
I think it makes your ability to feel more of the.
You're more sensitive.
More sensitive. Yeah.
Makes your skin more sensitive.
It's just moist, so I don't know.
I mean, I guess it's the same
I don't
thing
know
as
for
being
other
wet.
people, because that's
like,
what I like.
If the skin is wet, it makes like like when
Even
you blow
electric
air on
play,
it,
yeah.
sensitive, you know.
Electric
So I
play,
can
you
see
ain't
how
dry.
the skin is more sensitive about when it's wet.
Yeah, and electric play, you ain't dry. You be burnt the hell up.
You are dry with
You are
electric,
dry.
electric plate. You
But
don't put
they
it wet.
you got oil on, right?
No.
You know? Okay, well, I don't know what was being done. It never mattered.
I wish somebody would wet me before some electric.
You notice how they electrocute people, right? So that's death.
Okay, y'all.
Electrocution with water sends
So-
it all to one place.
Your heart, you
So,
die.
disclaimer, none of this advice or conversation do at home under your own will, not based on the conversation. Check with your doctor first, because you will be dead. So my apologies. My apologies. I'm just wondering. That's how I put out that grease stove on the electric fire on the electric stove and burnt up the apartment in Atlanta's apartment.
You're not supposed to put water on. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Not water
It's okay.
on the electric.
You
line.
learn. You learn.
Okay, so James says, I like to be touched on. Just rub on me. Give me a little bit of head. Not too long. Not too sloppy. No teeth. That right there is all I need. That was a whole lot. I felt like it was a whole lot.
Oh, I like it.
He just gave the synopsis.
Okay, and that's
it.
for
Okay.
now.
Let me screenshot
Is that,
this for.
now is that foreplay,
Fat,
or
fast,
does
and
that
dirty.
take you, or does that take you to the end, and James, can you have a whole session where you're satisfied with oral sex? Because was it Barry? Somebody said they can't. They said that's just a
no go for them. Yeah.
But also
That's
maybe
an
Barry
appetizer.
didn't hear me because we was low earlier. I still asked the question.
He did. He answered.
it. Well, why he couldn't? I missed
He
it.
said he does sometimes, but not all the time.
Okay.
what a mushroom roll.
Oh gosh, for myself, foreplay is kissing. Grab the mushroom. Okay. Role playing if possible, and let me take control and more.
Now I like role play. I did have that here on my
The
notes.
head of it.
Oh,
Oh, I ain't know either. Oh, that's the one-eyed monster.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
Penis.
Clearly, I have body image issues because I was like, oh,
I thought he was from my eye rolls.
I did tell that, but he like my mushroom. I'm
So-
also nah. I would have thought that. I wouldn't
So,
understood
role
that
play.
either way.
Dress up. Does role play help
that's a
other
good-
people?
That's a good question.
You know, dressing up, because clearly, this closet's full.
I think it's fun. I've done role play and stuff like that. I definitely think it's fun. It does not add a not like an extra sexual effect. I think it's like fun before it kind of getting it started. I guess that can be considered foreplay, but it's not.
James
It's not
says
gonna
that oral
turn me
doesn't
on.
satisfy him.
Oh,
So he's another one. Okay.
I'm
Okay,
a hoochie
JB.
coochie man. Role play is sexy as hell. Barry did say yay for spit play. So spit play, the hot
Now,
tour,
now,
the hot tour.
now, now we got boundaries.
He
You
made
spit
that
in
known.
nobody's mouth.
He might like that. There are people who really love the spitting in the
If
mouth.
you ain't got no lollipop, no breath mint that you trying to give me on the low, I'm gonna be okay. I ain't gonna need to spit in the mouth. Spit.
I
in the
like role. Well, I don't know if it's the whole. Because even on the videos, I
on-
fast forward the storyline. So I don't know. I think I just like the costume.
But I think you
I
probably
like
do.
like for porn.
I think you do.
Yeah.
But porn is so.
But I think she
with
likes
that-
the
with
role
that.
play subtly because
Yes,
she likes to
subtly.
walk around. She likes to, have her extra flowers, her drink that she ain't gonna drink, and
I do.
She got the water with the flavor coloring in it and
Flavor
stuff.
drops.
So yeah,
You're right. I think I would like it to an extent, but not like full-fledged storyline. Like, nah. Okay, enough is enough.
So you just want to be the cop. You just want to hit them, put the cuffs on.
I
take 'em
just
off
want
after a
to.
while.
I just want to do enough to say you've been a bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
Into jail you go. Clink, clink. That I think that's and then for him to apologize, say, I don't want to go. Yeah, like
okay. But what if he wants to stay like that?
I'm okay with all of that, but do we have to keep that thing going the whole time? Like now I gotta pull my phone up and Google cop terms because I don't know them all. Like to keep the conversation going. I don't know the whole thing. No, thank you. I don't think I would be okay with that.
Okay. I don't know, Barry. Here we go. Here we go about what? Okay. JB said not in mouth but on that thing. I think spit on when it comes to giving head, it's kind of just a given. You have to. That's what's going to add to the satisfaction of it. That is your main lubrication, definitely for giving head. So of course, spit, I'm sure, it's for that. But when Barry says spit play, I'm almost for sure that he ain't talking about. I don't think he's talking about or for that. I think there's some other spit play that comes into play.
Can you and does that? But is that foreplay? He said that is foreplay. Is that
to some people,
yeah.
I
oh
guess.
wow.
I mean, like
I don't know if it's
as far as what I have seen, it's been like they kissing, like real passionate kissing, and then somebody will go
and drip it and drip that spit. No,
and then
but you can hold it and you can drip it somewhere else on the other mouthpiece, but not in my mouth. First of all, we be doing a lot of stuff, and I be so scared on Tuesday. Let me go to the health department. I be shook.
I got pink eye. I know it, doctor. I got pink eye.
He spit in my eye. I'm scared. I ain't know him like that. What's his mama name? I don't know. What's his name? JB. JB who? I don't. Let me tell you.
Chad Jenkins. I think his last name might be Jenkins.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah. So now does when women use contraceptives, physical contraceptives, does that inhibit foreplay? Like women have I've never used them, but like the insert,
oh, I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about? The
female
the female condom and something else too that women, and I wonder, does that inhibit foreplay?
Lady J said she went to the doctor real fast.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Y'all can, because you can call me what you want, all the foreplay in the world. Even if I'm with you and we a couple, I probably go to the bathroom and dish.
Okay,
and I ain't supposed to, but I am.
I have another question about foreplay. For you gentlemen, do you prefer for the woman to be the aggressor, or do you prefer you being the aggressor as far as foreplay is concerned? We all know I like to be the boss.
Lady J said, NMK, don't spit on me or in my mouth. James said, I don't really like role play, but I like us to dress down. Ain't that just naked?
Right, he's trying to be funny. I like us to
I think he
woman,
just means a lingerie.
All our play dates gonna be fun. Okay. Okay. So dress down is in lingeries or something like that. Okay.
Bro, stupid. Isn't that just being
right? If I'm dressing down, I'm just taking my clothes off. What are we doing?
Because is we
No, it's I love that I'm like rip your clothes off passion like
yeah.
Unless it's my favorite show.
I just need you to be prepared to buy me something else.
Okay.
Prepared.
So, question. I asked this in my book club. Yes, I did. I asked this in my book club.
Okay, you guys.
So, in books, a lot of times I read in books. So you see it on TV where people like to come at the same time, or they're talking about we climax together. WTF? Because
she got it.
How are you doing that?
Because you can hold off.
You can. I don't necessarily know how much I can hold off with that. You know what I'm saying? With I don't know.
You've never done that before?
What, came at the same time as somebody else? Maybe within a minute or two. No, I don't think I've ever. I don't know. I don't think so.
I definitely have.
So that's a turn on. I think that's a turn on, and that's what makes the other person be able to match that physical action. I be trying to say stuff proper, and then the next sentence
It's okay. It's okay, Tam. We all speak Tam. What you say?
I think for some people when they're satisfying their partner, it's a turn on for them, and they're able to match and come at the same time.
Yeah,
that their partner.
What does that do? People were saying, "Oh, it's awesome, it's great." What about it makes it better
the connection
than the regular that?
It definitely is. It definitely is a more connecting of energies when it's the same time.
I like to switch it up with my partner. Awesome. You like to switch up,
but
what?
But my okay, so I guess for me, in me thinking that if they come, it also depends if I want that to happen. If you are a person who freezes up whenever you come, like you get that and you just there, then I don't know if it would be the same for me, because I need you to F me through my orgasm. I don't want you to, if I'm orgasming, it's not it's going to keep building, and I need you to take it to that build to that end. So that would depend on, for me, if you can come and keep, and keep pumping while you're doing that. Because if you're a person that's going to come and we come in together and you stop, my orgasm is not going to finish. It's not going to be complete. If you understand what I'm saying.
I do understand.
Okay. So I think that's for me, like, why would I necessarily want that if I'm not going to complete my orgasm? Keep freaking me through my orgasm, But if you're going to come and you can keep pumping while you're coming and keep me through my orgasm, because I'm going to say, no, don't stop. You got it. You can't, don't stop. That means keep going. So, I don't know. I don't know how connected I would feel.
Thank you, James, for answering my question.
Tip, I like for the women to aggressively go first, because I'm going to be ready to put the tip after I give her some foreplay. You put the tip. Put the tip in. The connection and intimacy. My favorite play partner. We climax together.
It is fire. Amazing. Kim, I agree with you. It is amazing.
I don't know. Maybe it is. I guess. I just don't know how much more amazing. If you come in and you helping me through my orgasm, then yes, it is amazing.
What about you? Do you like for the man to be aggressive, or you like to be the aggressor?
Depends on my mood. I'm a back for. Sometimes
switch.
I'm switch. Yeah.
You know what I used to do for foreplay? Is the guy I was dating, the coach, he would he'd be like, he didn't smoke in the house, so he would smoke outside. When he go smoke outside, he go to the bedroom window and crack the blinds, and I be in the bedroom window doing all this.
Oh, you be doing it.
He be talking about, girl. He be on the phone. Girl, turn around. Show me from the back. Yeah, undo the top button.
Okay.
And he every time he go outside to smoke. Well, a couple of nights of the week. Yeah, go outside to smoke. You know how you had a little green electric box. Was happened to be right there. My new place, the electric box right there too.
Okay.
But yeah.
I think is that being aggressive?
Well, I don't know about aggressive, but I mean it was foreplay. But that was me. I guess that was me saying part of my being aggressive, because I don't otherwise really. I would say because he told me to do it. So for me, I wasn't aggressive. I'm not aggressive unless you probably tell me.
Okay. So are you guys one to do like the whole strawberries and whipped cream and the ice and
I used to.
I would slap the ice out your hand. Touch me with this.
I used to. I'm good with wet.
Nope.
I am really open to everything but animals. Kids. So I'm fairly open
just
to
with your stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that that scene on "Don't Be a Menace to Society" where I drinking juice in the hood when she put the Kool-Aid,
the hot sauce,
the hot dogs, and she was like, "Oh, that's my kid's lunch."
So
I buy the whipped cream, but it just sit in the refrigerator till it's time for ice cream Sundays. Because I forget about it. It's just not really a thing. I'm not gonna do the whole chocolate syrup thing because I don't like chocolate.
You got to clean it up.
Matter of fact, I don't care if you like chocolate. I don't even want it on me. Like, I'm just weird in that sense. But I have had somebody try the ice thing. They left it in one spot too long, and after that, I'm like, you know what? I'm done. Ice is not for me. Because you don't like to be cold, so you is definitely not.
I don't like to be cold, but I know it's temporary. It's gonna melt quick.
I also don't give me
in some areas. It don't matter how fast it melts.
Don't give me the little minty feeling and try to blow on it like that's no.
Where are you gonna get the minty feeling from?
Because I've seen
like peppermint,
cough drops, or they have the little oils that and stuff like that.
Girl, my baby kids, girl, I've always had little stuff, kind of, little oils and stuff before I even knew the LS. I had whips. Girl, that baby kid, that one named Ronnie, talking about he can clean the room. Tell him, Mama, put your hot blowing oil on your pillow. So you been in the drawer. You done seen more than hot blowing oil. He got the bedroom.
And he ready
to clean my bedroom. He got it all laid out on the bed and everything.
Oh my God.
Mama, got your blowing
Oh my God.
So wait, with the bottle or he wiped it on it? Okay.
No, the bottles. He got it all laid out.
Oh my God.
So clearly you done read it. You done blew on it. Talking about that your hot blowing oil.
I used to like that one.
I like it more on my nipples or other body parts. It depends on which one. I like it more on my nipples, different body parts. I do not like anything on my vagina, at all.
Yeah, baby kids.
Whipped cream and titties go together like milk and cookies. Now I can do whipped cream. You can put the whipped cream on my titties and you lick it off or something like that's James. Whatever. I'm okay with that. Do that part for you.
You say like milk and cookies.
Okay. But putting it on, I'm so worried about pH balances and it giving me something, a bacterial vaginosis or something like that. Yeast infections, all of that. I don't, I'm so afraid of that because I have sensitive skin. I can't. The detergent I have to use free and clear. Nothing. I cannot have no dyes, no perfumes, no anything like that. Free and clear. Especially when it comes to like bottom halves and putting anything against my skin. So I'm definitely not getting ready to do
Did we
food.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to cut you off. Did we ask the question hair or no hair? Did we ask that?
No.
I don't think we did.
No.
Does anybody have a preference? Hair, no hair? Men and women.
Most of them are going to say no hair. Men like the bald. Most of them. There are some that don't. But there are some that are just super turned off by hair.
So
what do you guys prefer?
They may be turned off, but is they going to turn away?
They will turn away. Like they will refuse to. I know somebody that just refuses. If you would,
but I don't
if you have hair there, they
but I ain't talking about oral. I'm not talking about oral.
They refuse to go down. Like go down.
Yeah, I'm talking about just in general. Yeah, I don't know how many men are turned away.
Well, it's not somebody said vaginal hair or stubble. Who is shaving every 2 days to get rid of stubble? Like you're gonna get some stubble. You're gonna get stubble. So what you
Barry said no hair, and James put the throw up symbol. So no hair is the throw up because no hair.
Throw up
now
hair?
let's be clear. I've had that as foreplay. Getting shaved before. I've definitely. In fact, I don't shave on purpose because I know I'm coming over.
Yeah.
But and it's pampering. Yeah. It's such a pamper.
I love to be pampered.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It is such a pamper. Go get the little, the hot bowl, the oil, the water hot, the sponge, the nice. It's just lay back, relax. You can have a drink. So it was a form of foreplay actually. Yeah, it was really, it don't have to be money. That's what we talked about, like too.
Yeah, you're
Does
right.
It's what was that question was? Is it the little? Sometimes it's the little things lead up to better than you trying to make an old big extravagant
gesture.
Yeah. So Barry's definitely a no hair. James is a no hair. If you got a big old 70s bush, you obviously don't want your coochie ate. Kim does said she do like a man with hair, not a jungle, but with hair. She also said she's neatly trimmed and never been turned away.
If you got good hair, I'm gonna braid it. This is nice.
Hair on men, that to me depends on how far you want me to go. If you got a whole bunch of hair on your balls, I'm not gonna put those in my mouth because I understand, it's a lot of hair on there. I don't do it right, and it definitely will come off. If you got a bush, and so oral is still fine for men because if you got hair growing up your pole, something's wrong. So whether you do or you don't, as long as it ain't smelly or anything like that, I think it doesn't really
Some
bother
people
me.
like smelly. That's true. Some people like smelly. Some people like to leave with your smell on them. Some people like to. They want your drawers because they want take them off right here. Let me. So there's a lot of foreplay.
I actually find it so intriguing about how there are people who are like, I want you to come over straight from the gym, or I want like they love that.
Yeah. That musk.
Yes. And I just find that so intriguing. And I'm not grossed out or nothing. I love that there's so much of a vast variety of choices for people.
Yeah.
And you gotta find your people.
I'm okay with musk. Not the must. If you got the must, I will possibly, just try to be real subtle. Like, let me get you a rag. Ooh, baby. Ooh.
You think that's subtle? I think it's
some. I ain't say you a musty.
I think maybe it suggests like
not true, James. Some people
get
do
in the
like
shower.
smelly cooch.
Yeah,
some people do. That workout sweaty. And there is a difference between workout sweaty again and foul smelling. We're not talking about foul smelling cooch. We're talking about a natural musk. At the you worked, sweated a little bit all day long, type of a thing.
No hair.
She said, Kim said, if you want a hairless cat, show me the money. Barry said, you kidding, right?
And I do kind of sometimes used to get frustrated with men. Now I don't even care because guys going back to old school where they okay with little hair. But I am not a 7-year-old boy, Damon. Why the I got to be bald as a duh.
Actually, so some I have heard some men say they would prefer that you're not be bald because they feel like you look like your little girl, and they don't like that. So I mean, everybody has their different preference.
Yeah.
Bald. Some like the little triangle. Some like are okay with just a trim. Some people are okay with
little edge. He got a little what's that thing in the back? A little rat tail. Little piece of little nudge. What about mohawk? Girl, the little designer pack.
That's the landing strip. Yeah. That's the landing strip. Barry said he's okay with the landing strip. Like a little landing strip or something like that, or whatever. But I mean, let's just be reasonable. Reasonable. Like it is a lot. If it is a lot of hair, whether it's men or women and dudes, it is a lot. You know what I'm saying? When you going down there, I don't know how you enjoy tongue to skin, or because it is just licking hair. Now especially if you're a person who likes to indulge in all areas of the vagina, you know what I'm saying?
But I think the hair is set fairly tight. I don't think you're gonna lick it up.
Yes, you do.
No, that person shaved a little bit.
There are moments where one or two will come out. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not licking light.
Listen.
You're not licking light. You're not like, ugh, but you get a good pressure.
This is not just for us. This is also for them too. You know, they're made to fall out. Like, let's just be real.
Right, hair falls out.
So, I mean, but not a lot is gonna fall out. Not a lot.
Well, 2 or 3 in this area of my throat.
What you gonna do? How you get it out?
That's when the throat exercises come in. I'm rocking it back up.
Right.
But no, I think also for it also depends on the shape of, for us, the shape of the vagina as well, because if you have bigger, and it, you know, like it's going to take up more room for them to have to pull back and get to the, you know, the good creamy feeling.
Yeah, the man in the boat, or you talking about the pearl?
The pink pearl. The pink.
Yes. So, you know, like that might be an issue, but it really just depends on the shape and size. That might make it easier if you do or do not.
Now, I wanted to ask this question, and me and you guys can chime in, and this is no judgment zone, right? Because not often do we have conversations with the question, and my question is going to be not sugar coated, but it ain't really loaded like I'm preparing y'all for. But couples, same sex couples, what does foreplay look like? With same sex couples, is it the same, or what do you think?
Well, we can't answer that because none of us, unless there's some same sex couples out there.
Well, I
think it's the same. It doesn't matter.
Same sex. Not that they have to be couples, but in that moment, you're a couple.
I think it's still the same. It's just preferences. I think we still, no matter whether it's same sex or, you know, heterosexual or whatever, I still think foreplay depends on, you know, like you start during the day, or if it's physical, the coochie eating the things, or if you have something strange. So I don't know. I think I don't know whether foreplay changes because it's a same sex couple or not. James said, "Help me understand something. Why in the world do women go take the biggest piss they can muster up right before I start my foreplay, knowing damn well most men like our coochie fresh out the shower? It ain't no. You get a little twang, whatever. After one lick, you be all right. You know what I'm saying? But also,
I don't necessarily know if that's true.
I don't necessarily go pee either right before. I hope. I try not. You know what I'm saying? I would. No, I don't want to.
But I mean, if I go pee, you just know that it's a ball of toilet paper somewhere. I don't wipe myself off after I done peed.
Right, because you are wiping it. You're not.
But I'm wiping with soap. I'm gonna put some soap, some water on the tissue. The tissue gonna be all balled up. So then you will go there and you see some little balls.
You don't see balls. I will pick the balls. I don't really.
I mean, just have some wipes. If you got women coming over,
I think I pee because I gotta pee. I don't necessarily think I pee before it. One, I'm a squirter anyway, so you gonna get some anyway. Let's just be clear. So yeah, there's that.
And men do the same thing. Y'all go pee. It be the little drippy piss.
And y'all don't always wipe your head off with tissue either.
And that ain't foreplay.
Yeah.
Pissing.
James says throws the chair. What is you throwing your chair for? Throws chairs. Why is you throwing the chair?
So is that a turn on? Then you know what? If that's the issue and you feel like, oh, she took a piss, then go turn the shower on. And be like, I'm gonna jump in there. Do you want to jump in with me?
No. Can you tell that it's there? You know what I'm saying? Like, how would you know? What if you didn't see her go pee? If you didn't see it, and she did right before you got there, would you really know?
Her drawers pissing.
Because she ain't got no drawers on probably. You know what I'm saying? Or it's lingerie or something like that. You know. And why is your drawers pissing? You didn't wipe? Damn, no.
I'm just trying to answer the question. You said, how would he know?
No, because he don't.
He just talking.
Because either where it go, anyway, there's that initial first lick that you got to get past anyway. Whether you even the first lick of either one, man or woman, that first skin taste, just you got to get past it. You know what I'm saying? There's a that layer of skin taste that you got to get past. Anyway, I don't know.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Oh Lord, he woke.
What?
He woke up.
Who's the what?
Laver Matador.
Laver.
I'm laughing at Misty.
Exactly. Then
Laverne,
why?
you late because I'm about to leave.
Then wait. Exactly. Then want to put that piece of dick in your face. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure we've all licked a teeny bit of piss, but there are people that like to drink pee.
Oh, that's foreplay.
Yeah, that.
Is that what Biggie said? To take a dump on him or something? Didn't he say that in the song? You shit on him?
Say it again.
Didn't Biggie say that in the song?
What?
To take a dump on him?
I don't know.
Biggest
I don't know.
a lot
I've
of
only-
raps.
Because they
I don't
get
know
paid a
that.
lot of money for that, right? In Dubai.
Oh, in Dubai. First of all,
$500 or something. Or
let's
$5,000.
not talk about money problems.
Is it called? They call them a porta potty. Is that what they call them?
Human
over
porta
there?
potties
A human
or
and they-
human toilets.
human toilet.
Mm-hmm.
And but they say there'd be 5 or 6 men be coming. You don't even know all the men coming over there to poop on you. One lady said she was so distraught. She thought, I guess you didn't want that money like you thought you wanted that money.
Well, she got that money at the
got-
end.
James said no twang zone. Wait, Barry said I've told a few to get right up after pissing. What you mean? They went to pee, they laid down, and you said, go back in there. You go back in that bathroom.
Oh my God!
So when they
Go
go,
back in that bathroom.
but you can easily just say, hey, oh, you gotta use the bathroom, okay? And there's some wipes in there because she ready. She already knows there's some wipes in here.
Right. And I guess if they're at your place or something like that, then maybe have things readily accessible for them if you like that. But because if you at my house or we're at a hotel and I'm going to pee, if I know we're going to engage in there, I actually am going to wipe it off. Or, soak it up and get with the stuff like that. I'm not going, I'm not going to do that. And but are men doing that though? Because men think they do that little
Foreplay,
shake.
that little shake.
That
They think that ain't got nothing.
What the fuck you got in that big ass mug? Damn, it's water, right?
Yeah,
It's water.
protein water.
Protein water.
Okay, protein water.
It's full of protein water. I'm trying to get 100 grams of protein a day.
Okay, Barry, wait. I've told a few to get right up after pissing. He said no. He's saying pee and don't wipe.
Women? Who
That's
how
Barry.
you wipe?
Barry.
Let me fix
I
my
like
face.
you, Barry.
You just want him to shake it like that and just
Oh,
go
you
straight
do?
in there?
I like you.
No, he said that he told him to get up.
No, I asked. He said no. What I mean is pee and don't wipe.
Like get up from pee and get up from the toilet.
Get up
Come
from
on
the
over
toilet.
Barry.
Bring that little twang.
here. I love me a nasty little something. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Barry like to spit too. Right?
Okay. How
Barry
much
just
longer
full
you got?
salt
It's
and
11:20.
Okay, we will give it a go. I'm not gonna give you no salty balls. And I have a basket of white cloths on my bathroom counter and wipes beside it. Right. All right.
It don't matter what I got in my house because ain't nobody coming there.
It is protein water.
Nobody is coming to my house.
Right.
I gotta have 100 grams of protein. It's actually pretty good.
Anyway, well, we know foreplay means different things to different people. Again, the whole thing about foreplay, whether it being foreplay after 40, it becomes more important after 40. But regardless of what, have conversations with your partners. Tell them what people are not mind readers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't like the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So talk about it. Say, hey, this is what I like. This is what I don't like. I like it like this. I like it like that.
New. You never know.
Oh, one quick topic. The bedroom. You said upgrading the bedroom.
Like the decor.
Like that. Well, you said that. I don't know if you meant that, but it was in the notes in the question. So it said upgrade the bedroom. So my thing is lights
like,
on, lights off, strobe lights.
The little satin things over the lampshade. Changing the color. Tone.
Like people like that.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had anybody request stuff like that, but I know I would be I'm a person that actually I like the lights dim. I don't want it to be pitch black, preferably. If it look good, I want to let me see
Okay.
what's going on.
We're gonna say these two things, and then we'll go try this again. The Virgo say, do you know that y'all women can pee standing up? Anybody can pee standing up. Now, where the fuck that pee go when it goes down is a whole nother story.
Now,
it ain't gonna just stream into the toilet. It's gonna be everywhere.
But is that a turn on for you?
And then James retarded self. Now, if I'm under a glass coffee table and she take a dump on it, then he said, nah, let me stop. Right. You know.
Nah.
Yeah, you
know.
know.
You said it. Nah, we ain't giving no passes. I believe you like that.
I believe.
Now, you said
I have seen it all, and I'm here for all of it. I love it. I love the vast
you said
excitement.
Hey, I believe everything. I believe everything a person say, except for they gonna give me $5 million. Otherwise, I believe everything.
Right.
I really do.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us for part 2 of foreplay. Again, remember to communicate. That's just all you. They're not gonna know. Whatever your foreplay is, just tell the people.
And be open-minded to try something different.
Right. Definitely try some new things.
Because
maybe a glass coffee table.
Ooh, I try some new stuff to get out the doghouse now.
I think we all would. Remember that thing you?
I'm gonna
remember
just
that
be
thing?
like, you mad? Okay, we'll wait till you get over it then. You all right? You still mad yet? Okay. But join us next week. We will be here, same time,
same time,
same place, same channel,
same back channel.
all of the above.
If y'all got topics, put them in the comments. If it's something you want to talk about,
Inbox us.
and it does not have to. It's not meant to be lifestyle. It's meant to be life. Anything life and
Anything life and guys, it's
networking.
You don't have to do. I know y'all. I know we love a good sex topic. We can talk about that all the time, but it definitely don't have to be that. So hit us up, let us know some other things you want to hear, because we got lists, you know what I'm saying? But we want to give the audience as well what they want as well.
These are So we look forward to. Oh man,
go 30 more minutes. Tiff is gonna walk off the screen,
and I will
if we do 30 more minutes. So
walking all the way off.
Yeah, I missed the majority of it.
I'm sorry. I love you guys, and I really wish that I did not have to go home and go get some sleep. But yeah.
Thank you guys.
I'm trying to do better of getting up earlier and things like that. And
my lips dry.
When we stay here till 12 o'clock, it don't help me at all.
I'm gonna get up either way.
Hey yo, Ro got a jar of Vaseline that's half as big as this thing right here. And my lips is dry. I just knew I came out the bathroom. I was like, I need the Vaseline.
James, I'm literally at the club with the earpiece in, going back to the party. I swear to God, James, I love you.
I love you so much.
Oh my gosh.
I do. I love you so much.
What country is he in? Or is he...
Cacao.
What the hell is cacao?
Stay with some tartar salad.
Cacao.
Cacao.
Cacos?
Cake. There you go. Whatever that is. I don't know.
The world where you can be anything. Please be yourself.
Even if you're a little special sometimes. Even if you're a little special sometimes.
I didn't know what she was talking about when she said it earlier.
Well, because I'm trying to go off memory of what I thought he was at earlier,
Caicos.
And I think is okay.
It's Caicos.
So whatever.
She needs a vacation.
He's tempting you. He said, "Stay for some potato salad."
Oh, what? I don't even believe you, Laverne. I don't even believe you.
You're right.
I'm not falling for that trick.
Love you, James. Have fun at your party.
Hey, you guys. I look forward to seeing you guys. I missed some of you guys for Shauna's birthday. And I'm sorry I missed you guys.
That's Curacao.
Oh.
Curacao.
That's Curacao.
And Lady J, I seen a picture of you dressed up last weekend or something. You was pretty.
Okay, you can inbox her that. We love y'all.
Love you. Like, share, follow. Bring more people with you when you come. Yeah. We are here literally every Wednesday, guys. We barely miss a Wednesday, okay? So catch us 10 p.m. Eastern. Okay.
And like she said, invite people. They do not have to be in this small circle. If you got cousins, aunts, friends, invite them. It is for everybody.
Yes.
Everybody.
We're for everyone.
Okay,
Yeah.
hit the button.
Hit the button. We need a stick.
I'll do it. I have no. God dang, my butt is huge. God dang. I don't think that's
Now the camera wants your booty in the camera.
Her
I'm
butt.
hitting
Her
it.
butt.